All right, I'm going to talk about triplets, half note triplets, quarter note triplets, eighth note triplets only. I'm not going to play or get into 16th note triplets. Those three elements inside of 4/4 time. Now, I've been getting a lot of requests because the half note triplet is unusual and it's a little bit confusing. But the half note triplet, the eighth note triplet, and the quarter note triplet are all related. Now, what you need to develop is a counting system at first. There's a few different methods of counting the triplet. Um, some people count triplets as one triplet, two triplet, three triplet, four triplet. I don't, it's not wrong to count the triplet that way, but that kind of confuses me with other elements of the triplet because eventually you're going to use the triplet count to get into subdivisions. So I count an eighth note triplet two different ways. I will count the eighth note triplet as 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the. Seldom I will count a triplet a little different, and I will count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the reason why I count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 as the triplet is for subdivisional reasons. We're not going there. We're just going to learn how the half note triplet falls against the quarter note in 4/4 time. The quarter note triplet, however, falls in 4/4 time, and the eighth note triplet. So it's just mathematical. Now, what's confusing about the math here is the bracket kind of changes things somewhat. So let's just take the half note triplet, and the counting system that I use to maintain the eighth note triplet is, the half note triplet is eighth note count. I'm going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so I need to get 3 strokes to the downbeat equally. Now what comes into view here is a polyrhythm, which is 3 against 4. If I start talking about the polyrhythm, it's going to take away from my explanation of just straight half note triplets in 4/4 time. So let's start. I'm going to count eighth note triplets, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I need to get 3 strokes equal inside of the 4/4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is representing my 4/4. If I played just a quarter note on the count, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that would complete the measure. So I'm doing a half note triplet. I'm counting 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the. I just did half note triplets. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slower again. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the. That's the half note triplet. That's the count, and that's how a half note triplet falls inside of 4/4 time. Straight ahead, looking at one measure, half note triplet. That's how it falls. The quarter note triplet. Okay, notice when I did the half note triplet, it was not every other count. It was every 4 counts I made a stroke. That's the value of the note. The bracket kind of puts a little bit different kind of value on it. And I don't want to do that right now. Just plain simple half note triplet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. The quarter note triplet. Every other count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's when the quarter note triplet falls on the first note of the downbeat. The eighth note triplet is just very simple. It's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 So now we have the half note triplet, the quarter note triplet, and the eighth note triplet. Next video, I'll get into the 16th note triplet. That's for another time. So half note triplet again. 1 and the, 2 and the, 3 and the, 4 and the. Quarter note triplet. 1 and the, 2 and the, 3 and the, 4 and the. Then the eighth note triplet. 1 and the, 2 and the, 3 and the, 4 and the. Now I just accented the first stroke of the triplet, which would, if I just played an eighth note triplet without accents, be 1 and the, 2 and the, 3 and the, 4 and the. Now I hope this helps from all the requests I got to understand the half note triplet, the quarter note triplet, and the eighth note triplet. If this does not help, please contact me either through email or Facebook or Skype. All of the information is on my website. Thank you.